Alrighty then. I think we're live. Hello again, Twitch and YouTube. And welcome to another day of Hollow Knight Randomizer, where we are just about to start our new Pale Court Rando. So a Pale Court Rando basically means we're going to be playing the game randomized from the beginning. And quite a lot of things are randomized. In fact, I'm going to randomize a few more compared to yesterday. Grimkin Flames. Maybe not Georox, they take a while. Just Grimkin Flames, I guess. The skips are mostly fine. Just leave off the most time-consuming ones. Start items. A little bit of money is fine. I like these bit extra increased charm costs. That's fun. And yeah, this is fine too. This is fine too. Could always randomize mimics, I guess. How many mimics are there in the base game? Oh, put 5. I was thinking about transition randomizer, but I think I'll skip it. If I want to finish this, so yesterday I didn't put in any dupes, and it was definitely challenging and a bit on the slow side, but maybe that's kind of nice, actually. We really did end up not getting everything, and that's kind of interesting, so I might just keep it that way. And I guess these are all doing kind of well, except I'm going to just ditch the Dreamnail dialogue. I like it, but it has a slight chance of interfering with Pale Court stuff, so best to get rid of it. That should be fine, though. Okay, I think the rest... Rope Rando always turns itself off and I have no idea why. Spice Rando, only get good, that's fine. This should be a good set of settings. Also, the color profile might have changed, so I'm tuned a bit of settings. I think it's a bit dim on my screen, but it feels fine maybe on... Let's up the brightness a little bit on my end. Not too much, maybe around 80. A little bit more contrast. This might be about pleasant. You don't see what I'm doing right now because it's on my end, but okay. That should be about fine. Alright, let's get into it. So, roughly the idea is that we're going to be punching up the Pale Court. So the Pale Court is a... oh, where's my splits from yesterday? Did not actually update, question mark. I didn't update my splits from yesterday. Well, they weren't particularly good anyway. Well, the Dreamer split was pretty good, but no, it wasn't. Nothing was good. Just leave it like that then. So the goal is that we will beat all of the bosses in the Pale Court fan-made DLC. Now, the Pale Court bosses are very difficult, and they're pretty tough to beat, so it's a goal not just to reach them, but also to be strong enough to actually beat them. Isma was a problem yesterday because her last phase actually requires you to have a little bit of power to power through it. And we had to extend some waiting time for that. Alright, I think we are just good to go though. Alright, so today's start is Colosseum. Not bad. And a lot of things are randomized, for example the dialogues there. Use a level for this. Soul refill for this. You like jazz? Okay, that's just dialogue. So we're gonna start by dropping down into Colosseum, I guess. Oh, nice anti-softlock platforms. I was gonna say this would softlock us, but the rando is pretty good at preventing you from softlocking. There's a bench here which I'll just get in case, but it's no more useful than the start. Ding. Hot springs are randomized, so I do want this. Ah, that's Call of Warrior ticket. Does it actually want me to go straight Call of Warrior? That sounds, oops, kind of risky. So you might have noticed we only start with 3 masks, and we also only have 1 charm notch. Just the one. And we also only have down slash and no healing. So that will be a problem later on. Groups are randomized. Enemy Pokédex entries, aka Hunter notes, are randomized. So, you know, a lot is randomized. This is a very nice start because we can choose to drop into Edge or City. City is definitely the least less cursed start. That's no good. Since I don't have healing, I can't recover from that except by warping start. Although I do notice that warping start just doesn't respawn enemies for some reason. It's a bit weird, but okay, have to do it. A little bit of time loss. It's okay. I should know better, frankly. Alright, so yes, it's a very good start actually to start at Kolo. Yesterday we actually started in this elevator shaft, so we just have a strictly better start than that, funnily enough. Now, since Pokédex entries are randomized, all of these guys are kind of valuable, but they're also not very cooperative. Boss Essence no ice at Grub Crossroad Stag. Well, that's a decent amount of essence. Queen's Station Stag. Okay, I have a lot of options. I can easily get to King's Station from here. Quite apart from the fact that dying is a very real option. I'd like you, please. Come here. No ice Hunter's Note. We were just talking about no ice, weren't we? Kinda risky. These guys can kinda easily mess you up. Oh. As I was saying. Okay. Oh! I got the parry there. I got the parry, but it was a bad parry. Alright, that's unfortunate. A little bit of a death there. Enemies do indeed respawn now. Let's try to get past without taking damage this time. Well, if I take the stag to Queen's Station, I can quite predictably go green path. That might be more check dance than anything else right now, frankly. It's, you know, can go green path, should go green path. That's kind of the goal of going fast. Okay, now this time hopefully I don't take a damage to this place. Not calling the guard up down here will help. I also don't need to tussle with you, I think. There's a Geo-Rock here, but it's not random, so... Darn it. Oh no, this was suboptimal, to say the least. Okay, well, you're dead. Goodbye. Splat! Such fun. One consequence of... What the heck was that? One consequence of having only 3 masks is that your shade dies in 1 hit. This is not good for many shade skips. Can be a big problem. Can be a very big problem. If your paw goes directly above his head, he gets a bit confused and it's less likely that he'll jump. Unless my 100 notes there. So yeah, we still can't heal, which means getting to King's Station, well, it's not far, but there's always a chance of something going wrong. I got this guy. Also need this Hunter's Note, so not a bad deal. There you go. And we can just drop straight down. I could technically have killed Mendoza there for a check, but oh well. We'll get that later. Core level here again. Huh. Not same random seed as last time, definitely. Definitely would be fastest to go Queen's Station rather than proceed in City right now. Much more checks here. That's not a good deal. Bench. Dun, dun, dun. 1 moment. There it goes. Alright. Talk to Willow. Willow, what are you doing today? Hello, Willow. Nice. 1 essence. And there's no squirrel here. If I bought a squirrel level, would he be here? Maybe. Oh, there's a key. I should have checked the map first. Well, that is a little bit of a blocker. Okay, so we can't proceed this way after all. Back to City. Well, good, actually. That means we have to do some real stuff rather than just getting a free lunch. Lakma. That doesn't give the Queen Station counter. No, it doesn't. We should also check the Dirtmouth tag. Always check that. This doesn't give us Dirtmouth access, because there's a door. Although very rarely this one will just open the door on you. No. It happened once, it was hilarious. It's like, well, that's vanilla. Mendoza, I need you. Should I kill Mendoza? Mendoza is the only chance I have to kill the Hornhead. Probably. Though now I have to bench to get back up. Otherwise I can't actually exit King Station. Because I don't have swim, so can't just casually swim out of here. It's technically possible to pogo on the spear enemy, but they're not that friendly. Mendoza is much friendlier. That's why I named him. Oh, where's my overlay? How long has that been off? Kaboom. And my recent items display is also off. Better turn that on. Recent items, recent items. Show display, true. Should be true. Ah, it's on. Okay, good. There we go. That's a good display. I'm gonna leave the spear alone though. Although, maybe I should have killed it on my previous go around. Well. Na. Shiny husk. There's a risk in leaving them alive. But maybe a risk I have to take. Because I can't see anything when I exit the tunnel, so it's possible to walk straight into them and lose a mask. Can't do nothing about it. Also, pogoing this guy is risky in the sense that you might fall asleep and take a hit. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. Takes a while. Should just be a few more pogos. There we go. Hunter's notes and quick slash for 0. What is this? So charm costs today are on the high side. So getting a 0 cost charm is unlikely. And even getting quick slash is amazing. Hello, Fenster. How are you doing on this beautiful day? You just tuned into a lucky streamer that got quick slash for 0. That is very lucky. Oh. Like with combined charm cost 90, that's actually quite high. So it shouldn't be very likely to get anything for free. This guy can kill me right now though. Long nail for 0? Huh? That's already 2 0 cost charms and they're pretty good too. Again, combined charm cost is 90, which is not low. I'm just gonna do the high DPS strat here and... Actually, I'm not even sure if this is a high DPS strat or not. But it looks cool. Just don't drop. It shields a lot, which is a problem with this strat, but I think it's still faster than waiting for him to do. There, yeah. That's a pretty neat kill. Pretty clean kill. And I guess there's gonna be... It's usually a door here. I'm just going to assume there is one, frankly. No, wait, we can't get into left city, so there's no door. Not that there's a ton of checks we can get in left side city. But it is indeed a beautiful day, isn't it? A beautiful most day. The birds are singing, the bees are blooming. On a day like this, a night like me should be playing Hollow Knight. Do you not think? And we're doing another Pale Court rando, seeing how fast can we murder Zemir, basically. A mysterious murder Zemir. Oh. There should be no wall here. True. Not so meaningful to come here. Oh, that's amazing. That sounds loud. Good luck surviving. That could be a bit of a bother. Renovation works take forever too, so you know it's not like it's gonna wrap up in a day or two. Pantheon of Hallownest access from a Vengefly. The irony. The Vengefly. The humble Vengefly. Oh. I was debating doing some pogoing with it, but now... This could actually be a problem. I might not make it across. This jump is finicky. I didn't make it across. Oh. Did I just get menu storage? Yeah, I did. Amazing. Okay, that was totally intentional. Because I was gonna equip Quick Slash and Long Nail, obviously. Oh, obviously. But yeah, that's not exactly ideal. Now I'm gonna have to make it all the way there again. It was okay before I died, and then, What? I'm stuck? That was weird. Oh well. Just deal with it. Just go back. It's not that far. And after that we can go down into Abyss right quick. And I guess we can also think about wrapping up more things in Edge. Hello Underground 09, how are you doing on this, what we've established as a very beautiful day? I think everyone has reached a consensus about the beauty of this day. We're doing another Pale Court Rando, which basically means same story as yesterday. I am starting from the beginning and I'm gonna punch up Mystic Zemir. There is no breaks on the punching up Zemir thing. Exactly. Quite nice, huh? I mean, it's gonna like vary locally, but at least in some sense the day is beautiful. And maybe that's enough. Maybe that is indeed enough. I should leave the Vengefly alone this time. Also, my thing here, I don't think this is going to be useful. Was thinking of using these two Vengeflies to pogo all the way up there, but I'll just use them to get a safe skip here. 1 AM, wow, that's rough. That is rough. I can get one Nailsmith check. That's rough though. It's rough. Maybe I'll try. There's some dedication playing Rando until 1 AM. Won't say I've never done it, but definitely requires some... Oh no, I'm dying. Okay. But I got that guy to die too, and I got the left Vengeful Spirit for it, so that's kind of worth it. Just felt like a stall there to be on the safe side. Okay, so this was kind of good actually. I got a Pokédex entry I couldn't have gone otherwise, and nice. Nice. And we got to Nailsmith. You looked into spoiler log. Oh, the disaster. Ranjo Stenge, a mask shard for 250. I guess I'll pay since I'm here. I won't be able to get the second level, but at least I can preview it, which is nice. Also, unfortunately, you can't make it to Squirrel Bench from here. It requires mobility. He'll forge me a simple key. Oh, that would be really juicy. That would be really, really good. Wait. I just realized there's actually two different husks here. So there's a shoulder guy and this is the grabby guy. Nice. That means different Pokédex entry. I'm not sure I can... Well, I can probably leave if you help me. Thank you. Lurian charge... Ah, you always have to check the charged Lumifly. That one is like... It's super good to me. It almost always gives me something good for some reason. It's kind of like the reason I go to archives. Like, never mind Monomon themselves or, you know, anything you're supposed to check. It's the Lumiflies. It's always the Lumiflies. There is a Geo Rock here. I probably should get it, thinking about it. Although this guy could murder me. Just bait him off the hedge. Oh, nice! Well, that sounds like a challenge. Is it strictly necessary, I wonder? Like, can you... Don't kill me, the plus guy. Thank you. I'm gonna murder this guy. Goodbye. Boop. Is it strictly necessary to have Ismast here to get to that check? I think you might be able to bypass it just having enough wall climbing and sea dashes, maybe? Like, I'm not sure which part of archives actually requires Isma. Just, it's very nice to have, I guess. But it could be a bit tricky to get some of the skips you need to do without. I could be wrong though, maybe memory is failing me. It frequently does. I don't want to jump on top of that guy. He could murder me. Speaking of murder, I do need to murder this guy. Whoa, that was close! He almost got me. I got all the enemies in this area. Yeah, it should be maybe possible, maybe. Wait for him to charge, and then go over. I could say hi to Lem. There's not a lot of point to it. I don't really need the money right now. In fact, there's a non-zero risk I just lose it. I have to rely on the background pogo here. I can't do the damage tank. The background pogo is easy though. Vessel frag. I could also get the money here. Why not just be a capitalist? A communist is the opposite, isn't it? The roof almost killed me there. Very cool. Nice. Thank you, anti-soft lock platform. Well, acid skips are really hard though. Like, not gonna lie. Acid skips are really hard. And they're definitely a bit of run killers. Acid skips were kind of run killing me when I was trying to briefly learn any percent. Queen's Garden skip is such a thing. I'll just take this money, I guess. Where's son? Helmadelka. He'd Helmadelka'd me, how rude. That's most of the stuff we can get here right now. I have never done it. I tried it for a while, but it seems really hard. I didn't look it up, so maybe if you look it up and you find out it can be done, do share. But I've never seen it done, and I could find no way of doing it, because it blocks you so much. Like the hitbox for those vines or whatever, just completely solid. It's crazy. It looks doable, but... Where? Mask shard, not bad. Yeah, that one's already rough. That one's already kinda rough. But the random might indeed expect you to do it. That and Queen's Garden Acid, I guess, are the most relevant ones. The acid skip in Edge is a bit different. That's more of a hazard respawn. Same in Green Path. Also, there's technically acid skips with water instead, like the Pale Lurker Journal or whatever it is. Or is it a seal? I'm not sure. That one's also technically an acid skip, even though it uses water. Because you usually can't swim anyway. So it might as well be acid, right? That was really hard. That one might actually be one of the harder ones. Waterway acid skips slash water skips are maybe the easier ones. Oh, there's not much I can do by getting down here, huh? Maybe I should have gone for Edge instead. I don't really need the money, so I'm not gonna let that slow me down. I should be able to get this journal though. Why is it that out of logic? Huh? Why would this be out of logic? Just because I can't leave? I mean, I can. Nice. Skroink! Thank you, anti-sublock platforms. Very good stuff. Can I try to leave without getting mauled by these things? They are pretty good at mauling. This one in particular has a tendency to follow you. I don't need anything in this room. Just Georox and enemies I defeated so far. We can... I mean, there's always a chance of going for the Molek Paylor, but... that gets me stuck there. It would be 2 checks. 3, actually. No, 2 probably. But I think I'd rather go here. Because the 2 checks here are totally free. Zote Hunter's Notes? Zote, no. Give me this. 1 essence. And... oh, I mean... I guess with Fireball I can make it to Cornifer. That should be possible. Let me try it. Easy clap. Soul refill. No. I don't have that much money to waste right now. And we can get the bench, and we can get the... Abyss Lore check. Good stuff. And that should be enough for here. But yeah, congrats on doing an acid skip at all. Acid skips are not easy. Not at all easy. I often struggle excessively with them. I should practice them more, definitely. Yeah, just get the lore. Just get the lore. Enjoy the walk. You and the dog, I guess. I don't know how much people enjoy dog walks, but dogs definitely do. Fragile strength for 3. Wow, this is a build. I mean, I'd have to overcharm for it, and that's kind of crazy with fragile, but you know, that is a build in theory. I think the best thing to do would either be to do Colo, actually. Maybe do Colo and get just a few Pokédex entries. I don't need to finish it. But I did get the ticket, so just kill a few enemies here. And then go down through Edge and get whatever I can get there. Doop, 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 doop. So far to walk. Yeah, this isn't gonna be easy at all. If I can get even like 2, maybe 3 Pokédex entries, I'm already very happy. This guy is very simple, but just make sure you don't mess up and die. Like if you mess up the Pogos. He has a lot of health, unfortunately. Okay, goodie. There's 2 of him now. I could fireball once maybe. This seems fine. Fire damage Pogos, not much. Last time I was blessed with a lot of nail upgrades early. This time they have not arrived. Okay, that's the second one. Assuming I don't die to these guys. That's gonna be kind of difficult though. But pretty easy to mess up and take one hit. With the bounces. Crazy bounces. Dash slash. Well, if I could dash, that would be really, really good. But I can't dash. Oh, no. I almost forgot which wave this is. That almost got me. Better just kill these guys, I guess. How tanky they are. I only have left fireball, so standing like this is kind of scary. I think we missed one of them. Double hit and still alive? Wow. Thank you. Where are you? Don't take a hit. That's a triple hit, wow. That's damage. It's very rare to get a triple hit with a Shaman Stone. Just because it's a bouncy. You are a pain, sir. We just use another fireball. Nice, got the reflect. Well, now there's 2 of them, which is not healthy for me. I should have been on the other side. Yeah, just fireball away. Okay, he behaved. I still don't have any ambitions of actually completing this. But you know, do what I can. And these guys are definitely gonna maul my remaining ambitions. Fight around the platform, it's maybe doable. Nice, see. Flying enemy? No, just you again. The worst. Oh. Tricked me, you did. I think this is where I die. Is this the time I die? Is this the end? Is this how I die? Standing here alone, no one by my side. I don't know those guys. Can you walk off the ledge, please? Would help me a lot if you could just walk off the ledge here. Walk off the ledge. Walk off the ledge. No. Sometimes they just walk off the ledge with their attacks. This one? One more. Yes! Thank you. Oh, careful. He can spawn on you. Walk off the ledge. One more. Thank you. Thank you! Well, that was very convenient. That's what I call awfully convenient. Maybe there's not much point in continuing the fight though. Maybe not. There you go. Bye. Vengefly King. I mean, this would be a way to get the Vengefly King check early, but I have a feeling I'll die here. It just feels likely with all these Vengeflies. They've already kind of murdered me in city, so Vengefly King, the hardest endgame boss. Please be nice. Please behave. Should've gone for one more fireball when I had the chance. I might spawn enemies. One more, please. Again. Oh, he's still alive. It's not spawning. Well, that's great. Got him! Vengefly King down. Didn't get anything useful. I mean, Dash Slash and Shopkeeper's Key are both items. They just don't really come in to play yet. And this is probably where it is, isn't it? Kinda need the round guy dead. I need him dead right now. Okay, good. Oh no. Hell. Okay, he's dead. Why isn't he healing? Is he stupid? Question mark? Well, you know. When you don't have focus, you can't heal. Oh no. Oh no, I missed. Ah! Cornered. That's fine. That's plenty. More than I expected, actually. Given that we had nothing. Good stuff. We actually got a lot further than I thought and got a lot of Pokédex entries. The lack of the TSO level is no big deal. We can definitely come back here with more strength. Okay. Time to check out Edge. Microsoft Edge. Kingdom's Microsoft Edge. Ah, what? Okay, that was too adventurous. Too adventurous by far. Careful about this. Whee. Alrighty. Can get the journal. And boom them. Nice. Can get the Pokédex entry for these jumping guys, as well as a lot of money. These guys are rich for some reason. I have no idea why they're so rich, but they sure are. And particularly this is a great farm spot. Oh, I missed them totally. Wow, amazing. You can get like an easy triple kill there if you know, just do it right. In principle, this is where you get your Great Hopper kill. I mean, in principle. The spikes and the fact that I only have Pogo doesn't exactly do any favors to the situation. Ah! The random jumps are the worst. I think I need the Great Hopper kill here. I mean, can I make it down to Oro? Good question. We'll try it again. I think it's doable. If I had done the Pogos correctly from the beginning, I wouldn't take a hit so fast. Probably doable. Oh, that was not a good hit to take. Kinda was trapped by the boom and the jumper, but hopper, jumper. Oh well, this is gonna make things awkward. Stop being randomly stuck on the ceiling. Ow. Yeah, the ceiling makes this very difficult. There's already some randomness in the jumping from the Great Hopper. Maybe I will not fight this one? Question mark. I think I can beat it, but it'll take a few tries. I'm not sure it's time efficient. It would be probably better to drop down into edge and see what other checks I can get. I wonder, can my shade actually fireball in both directions now? Or can it also just let fireball? It's actually a good question. I haven't really thought about it. Maybe I just go and yoink the check and leave here. Well, I already knew it was a totem, so I could have ignored that. Ow. Well, the spikes will get me out. So that's okay. Not gonna bother killing these guys, they're quite tanky. They have a lot of health actually. Because they're kind of expecting you to have decent damage when you arrive here. I maybe can get the egg, but not so realistically. I was about to say I could probably have gotten the focus totem, but now I kind of dropped too far for it. Next time, I suppose. That's maybe okay. Wait. Why does it say that Primal Aspid Pokédex entry is still open? I had it, right? I got it in Colo. That's weird. Huh? Why didn't it count when I killed it in Colo? That's really weird. Oh, I didn't mean to fall there. And I didn't mean to fall on top of this thing. Hot spring water, well that's really good. Actually it was a mimic that became hot spring water. Yeah, option to go left, to go down or right. Down is just Dunchastra. But going right isn't too hot either. That grub is basically impossible to get. The totem is much easier, so sometimes I don't understand the logic, like what it decides is doable and undoable, but whatever. But Dunchastra is definitely a lot nicer. The fact that I got hot spring water from the big guys actually is nice, because it means I can always heal here. Maybe I will try to go right once. I could also go for blue, but that is sort of impossible, because it requires this guy to really cooperate. Maybe I shouldn't even try. Like, if you have at least some other mobility, the blue isn't too bad. Well, it is still kind of bad, actually. I can't reach the butt either, can I? Well, it's a... what? It's a maybe. I mean, I think it's a very big maybe. Maybe don't even try. Now that I took a hit, unfortunately that's gonna make it way harder to... 2 hits even. Okay, well, I'm dead. Huh? That didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. That means the remaining checks are not very many, and we have to be very picky about what we go for. I guess I will go for Cornifer, because it only requires me to fall through the big room, so it's fairly fast. Don't need to do any fancy positioning. Although I would kind of like to get the big room focus totem. That would maybe be good. Wouldn't be a very hard check to make if I don't fall too far. Come here. Ah, Kingdom's Edge starts. They're always so cursed. Like... huh. I said something like this start is better than the last arch, where I started in the elevator shaft, because I mean it's in some, from the sense of logic, it's definitely a better start, right? Because it means I can do more stuff. While I'm here, I can access both city and edge, and that's just more, and more stuff is better, right? It's that simple. But there is kind of a downside to this, a dark side to this. Which is that now logic is expecting me to do Kingdom's Edge stuff, which is kind of cursed. So sometimes having more checks available makes things harder, not easier. A bit ironic that. That is what they call the irony of fate. Yeah, I don't need to do anything else, just drop down to say hi to Corny. Hello, Corny. Dunchastra. Another soul refill. One trick pony, aren't we? Alright. Well, I sure hope this isn't the thing that it wants me to do. Looking at the map, it might sort of be. This and that. Wait. Oh, of course, because I've left Fireball, it expects me to be able to go to... Huh. I didn't get Salubras, right? I didn't. Okay, so it wants me to do a Fireball skip into Fungal, which is definitely the best play. But the downside of this is that I'm gonna need Soul for the Fireball skip. And because there's a door blocking off Hog Canyon, it's actually kind of hard to get Soul in Queen Station. Nor do I have Salubras Blessings, I can't really get it from the bench. What I can do is I can get Soul in this room and then take the Stag to Queen Station. This is kind of rough though, because frankly, I'm not very good at Fireball skips. I'm just not. And this is not gonna make it easier. These are pretty cursed conditions. Definitely gonna need all three, so this is already a problem, because I'm gonna need to kill basically all the enemies in this room. In fact, I think we're already reaching a bit of a serious issue here. I could drop from Starch, and that would give me enough Soul. I really dislike this. This is... No, wait, not Dirtmouth. The other one. There wasn't a Soul refill here right now. Man, my kingdom for Soul refill right now would be so good. This is not a Soul refill, right? No, unfortunately not. I'll just pay for it to get it done. Thanks. Great financial advice. We are in trouble. Getting across here is going to be very rough, especially with only 2 fireballs. I don't even think I can do it with 2 fireballs. I can try, but I don't think it works. No. Even with 3 I cannot do it consistently, so... What now? Well... Warp start and walk all the way back here? I mean, that's a huge time waster. I've got to do this whole trip every single time. Okay, maybe I just have to do it once, and once I've done it once, I might have to do the unthinkable and give myself Soul, because this is a lot of walking just to set up one difficult fireball skip. Like, a lot of walking. I genuinely hate giving myself anything, like debug menuing anything, but this is so much walking just to get the Soul to try the fireball skip, right? Route isn't even particularly safe, given that this guy can mess you up. And this guy can mess you up. Everything can mess you up, really. I need the Soul badly. The Soul, give it to me. This guy can mess you up. And even these guys can mess you up. Knees, please. Okay, well, we're full Soul at least. It was pretty far. Was pretty far indeed. And this is what I have to do every time I want to do that fireball skip. That's very unfortunate. Well, I could just one-shot it, I guess. As if. I don't think I've ever one-shot the Queen's Garden skip, Queen's Station skip. It is a hard skip in the first place. But okay, maybe this is the stream where I practice fireball skips. Maybe this is it. It is a very useful skip to know. How far out can I go? I think that is already as far out as I could go, right? This looks kind of edge pixel-like. Okay. There's no way, that wasn't even remotely close. Okay, I need to practice this. It is practice mode. I'm sorry, this is unethical, but I'm not walking all the way back from Kingdom's Edge just to have Soul for this. This is one step too much even for me. Infinite Soul, just don't do more than 3. Not allowed to do more than 3, obviously. Oops. So yeah, unethical, unapproved, but it is literally just to practice this one skip here. Oh, you can go further out. Standing like this is nice. Huh? And my soul is not refilling. Okay, well that's weird, but okay. What's the setup to get there? Like, get out on the last pixel? Here? This is not as far out as previously, but... almost. Don't fall. This will take a bit of practice. And that's okay. Anytime you have a chance to learn a new skip, or not learn a new skip because I've done this before, I just need to be more consistent with it, frankly. Oh, that was close. Should I... maybe should do them back to back for this place? No, that didn't help at all. I think I need more space. I need to space it out more. Nice fall. Yeah. As you see, if I had to... oh, goodness. Can't do the basic jump even. If I had to walk all the way from Kingdom's Edge every time I wanted to try this, we would be here until next week. I have to move. I fall way too much here in this place. Na, 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 na. No, I move too much. I need to flick much faster. That's the problem with fireball skips. Like the flick speed needs to be way higher. That was decent, but not good enough. No, oh, the last one was just barely a bit too slow flicking. Okay. Think. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do it like 3 times and then I've earned it, I guess. What? Fireball didn't go off? Question mark? Maybe I timed it badly. Shouldn't be the case though. Yeah, I guess that could happen if I hit fireball for a turn. That would usually look like a wrong side fireball, but in this instance it just looked like nothing at all. Oh, that was close. Okay. Huh? Why does it... it must be the flicking. Nah, this wasn't even a good setup for it. I could tell. I just abandoned it. I jumped too early. I should set it up more carefully if I want to do it consistently. No, too much. Too slow flicking. And flicking is hard. Okay, good start. Didn't flick. Or rather, I tried to do fireball before turning rather than after. Or maybe flick too fast then. Fall. I would like to become consistent at this. But Queen's Garden, Queen's Station skip is already quite hard. Let's practice. Oh, man, fireballs, the worst. This is much easier for me with wraiths. I think maybe people have different opinions on this, but wraith skip feels much freer here. That's not right. It doesn't give enough horizontal. No. No, this doesn't work at all. I really need a lot more horizontal on the fireballs. Did I get an airwalk there? I think I did. That's amazing. There was a little bit of airwalking there for a moment. Not sure how I did that. It didn't really help though. Nice. Okay. That was better. Last Do it one more time and you're home free, I think. Nope, didn't get the last fireball. Anytime you don't see a fireball, that means I basically tried to pass the fireball to the right, which doesn't come out since I don't have the right fireball. Almost. Let me on. I wish I could do this one-shot consistent, but oh well. Might be some ways off. Oh, nice. Okay, it's getting better though. I will accept it at this point and then practice it more next time. No more infinite soul for us. Let's just burn the soul there, so that I come into this with realistic expectations. Kinda need you dead, but you are not particularly willing to die, are you? Too high up. Another squirrel level, very nice. Go down here, talk to Nushkaku and our friend Dan Shuttlestraw. Trade the Lord Hunter's notes, don't it? A grub. Well, okay, it's not that important. Nothing unique in this room, really. Anything you can get here, you can get somewhere else. I should not do that. I knew that that would hit me. Sure. Now we are slightly in trouble. Yeah, this could be a problem. Could be a problem in this room. Because now I can't do the damage tank here anymore. I don't know why I decided to pogo that. That was extremely foolish. We're gonna have to go back to Queen Station. Oh, but the Shaw is actually good though. Hornet Fountain is a real thing. Let's just check Hornet Fountain quickly. There's a chance that's the thing it wanted me to do after all. Also, Squirrel level 2. Does that give me Queen Station Hornet Squirrel? That could already be good. Careful. Alright, let's go and see Hornets. We should be just here. So basically the way the NPC levels work is every time you get an NPC level, you can talk to NPC in one more quest location. Like the way Hornet works in the base game, you know, she keeps like moving, like she starts in Green Path and then she moves to a new place. And you can encounter her at the fountain here after beating her in Green Path. And the level is basically the equivalent of that, like... No. The level sets the flag that, yes, you've beaten her in Green Path. Resting Ground Stag, I knew it. This was it. This was what he wanted me to do. I'm gonna go Resting Grounds before thinking about retrieving my shade. Resting Grounds is a lot of stuff. Admittedly, I have no money, which could be a problem. Heavy blow for 2-ish. Radiance is Hunter's Notes. Not that useful. Best path is probably ignore Seer and then just get teleported to Seer afterwards. Get this first though. Moss Knight Hunter's Notes. So quiet here. Oh, nice. Get the Focus Autumn. Vessel Frag. And then just go get Dream Nail and get teleported to Seer. And that's about what we can do in Resting Grounds, but it's already pretty good. The checks per time in Resting Grounds are kinda good. Always worth going. Insect. That sounds about right. Bang. I almost thought I missed that. Jump. Will I get my slash directions today? Or will I be like yesterday, stuck in limbo of only being able to pogo forever? Maybe I'll get dash slash and no other slashes. 400 essence is very convenient right before getting thrown into Seer Slappa. Kala Pamona. What did you say? There's a hint about the dream nail there. Crystal Peak. Squid Hunter's Notes, Shape of Un. Aspid Hunter's Notes. Great Slash. Trampas. Okay, the Trampas is really hot. Trampas is insanely hot. I mean, Grub, Hornet level. Quick Focus. Not much really useful here. We got all of the good stuff already. Trampas is already a really big deal. In fact, it means we can just go on to Crossroads from here. I'm sorry, Shade. Not sure I want to go pick you up just yet. Maybe I'll just do some basic Crossroads stuff first. I guess we won't be doing Salubra as long as my Shade is still hanging around in Fungal though. Well, that's okay. Good odds we get something good in Crossroads. We can even use the lower tram. So usually I would like to use the access randomizer because that's an extra mod that adds various fun stuff like splitting the tram pass to upper and lower trams, which is quite nice. The problem is that access randomizer just completely breaks with Drya. So you can't even load Drya if you have access randomizer on. It just boots you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Except uninstall the whole randomizer and breaking it completely. You can still play after uninstalling the randomizer, it'll just... nothing will be randomized anymore, and that could be a big problem. Could be a very big problem for your progression. I'll yoink a bit of money here, since my Shade is in limbo right now. Nice. Kachinkas. Alright, this feels about good, like getting to Crossroads after 1 hour. It's not too fast, not too slow. Missed the mushroom level. Like, this is a serious problem in some random settings that you just get to Crossroads or Green Path too quickly. Now, of course, with Crossroads and Fireball, we can easily get to Green Path. But, it's a good time for it, basically. It's not... nothing is busted or broken, it's fine. It's about how it should be. It's all as it should be. Can only do so much. Yunis Blessing for 2. Well, that's actually kind of hot when you don't have focus. I would take it if I had one more charm notch to equip it with. I remember this being something, but I don't remember what it was being, so I can get it. Essence, yes. Well, okay, actually not a bad thing to get. Swim! Whoa! Swim is actually kind of hot. Also, fortunately there's a bench here, so my near-death experience won't be a problem. Don't need those. And we are about good. Okay, even if I'm not intending to get to Salubra, which is a big loss, I should still go and save Sly. There's just a little bit too much riding on saving Sly. Trampas and Swim are two very good, like, non-main mobility items. They do really contribute a lot. Oh. Okay, getting wrecked by Grez's mother. Big problem. But this could be an issue if I die to the little Grezzers. I think it might be a little bit cowardly, but I'm actually going to respawn from Tram. That also means I don't have to fight the aggressors. It is cowardly, but there's a lot of money on my shade that I would like to not lose. It's my punishment for getting wrecked by Grandmother. Anyway, there's no real cost to delaying Salubra because, you know, with the tram bench available, Salubra is just right here. Grub. So unfortunately this doesn't actually save Sly, which is a bit of a minus in my calcs. Because I can't actually just go go Dirtmouth and chat with Sly now. Unluckily. It's okay though. Probably would be time-wise efficient to go via False Knight rather than try to go around here. It probably seems wise, yes. I do like seeming wise. Yes, so wise. Fighting this guy, probably not really so necessary. It's not that for me. Thank you. Goodbye. I will fight that guy for the group later. I need to do it right now. A bit of soul from these guys. Actually, I think I would like to farm them for soul before spawning in False Knights. Won't have a full soul bar. So I gotta take what I can. For Pogo only False Knight, it's definitely a blessing to have a little bit of fireball potential. I'm on the wrong side, so can't fireball him from here. I am still on the wrong side. Still can't fireball him from here. There you go. How convenient of you. I should have fireballed him one more time. Bit of a waste. Don't need to do anything more. He's done. He's done for. I noticed this is never breakable in Rando, which is weird. I wonder why. They don't want you to skip him? Question mark. King's idle and the reveal that his body is so tiny is so funny. I always found it hilarious. Like the first time and even the first few times here. It's like, what? That's him? Lolly. Now we could go into the rest of Crossroads, but it makes total sense to drop by Ancestral Mound here first. We can clean it out. So that is okay. A-okay. Plus there's a bench. Benches are very good. Give me something good, please, yes? Hallownest Seal? And Dreambuilder for 5 this time. So last time Dreambuilder was free, now it's 5. Yeah. Pokédex entries. Only for Boulder. Small and big, I guess. I do have Fireball, otherwise I couldn't even get through here. So you do actually need something else than Pogo, because obviously you can't really Pogo through the planks above you. That doesn't work. They're above you. Goodbye. I could use these to get the Geo Rocks. It's not that important, but I could give it a shot at least. Doesn't always work out so well, but it's worth practicing. In Geo Rock Rando, it's quite valuable to do so. Oh, nice. I'll need you along here. Maybe both of you ideally. I can take the hits, no problem, thanks to the hot spring water. Oh, this is stuck here. Oh, the hot spring water. Okay, it's still active. No! I was really trying to go for only the boulder. Should have just left it alive, I guess. Oh well, easy enough. Maybe not really worth the effort, but that's okay. Money gets. And the 1 check gets. Fluke nest for 0. What the who? That is not as big of a deal as it might seem. Mostly because Zimir is immune to fluke nest for some reason. She's just immune. It just doesn't affect her at all. Which you might like to know if you're planning on speed killing the Champion's Call. It does nothing to her. There's a lot of like hit sounds, but they're kind of weird, and it's confirmed that she just takes no damage from it. Which is awkward. Of course it works great against a lot of other bosses. Oh, Grub. It's actually a good investment. Get the Mask Shard quickly. Man, I love Quick Slash Bogos. They're hilarious. Kinda need a roof to make full use of them, but when you have one, it looks like machine gun ball. Ah, Lakma. Hey, a squirrel does like just take a swim. I think that is the Queen Station squirrel, so that is a free check for later. I kind of have enough money now to maybe check out what the Zelda has for us. Got him. I could consider skipping the Geo-Rocks, I guess. Okay, there's a real check here. We should go for it. Don't. Darn it, I shouldn't have fallen. The key is staying up. Mantis key is kind of hot, by the way. But not really, actually, thinking about it. Because I always enter Mantis Village by Epogo route anyway. Oh, that was close. Nice. It's just a habit at this point, like the normal entrance to Mantis Village. I don't really use it. So Mantis Key doesn't actually do much. It does allow me to leave Mantis Village though, which could save time. Oh, that wasn't ideal. Like it's still not a no big shakes. I could go around. But and I still need some way some mobility to even be able to leave Mantis Village at all. But okay, it's there. Actually just bench back, it's faster. Do I get the Geo-Rocks or not? Is the question. No, I'll rather go Grub Father. He'll give me money. I'll have plenty of money for Zelda at this rate. Do I go Molek? Maybe also no. Do I go one Molek totem? Probably yes. Probably yes. Do I go Green Path? Probably no. Rather go Nailmaster's Glory. Probably rather go Dirtmouth first. Got the one totem though. Uno totemas for me? Nice. Lance Sentry Hunter's Notes. So Gruzzfly. It's a Charm Notch. Good, I can get units now. I'll be way tankier. Muy tanky. And yeah, we'll leave Molek for later. Not that I can't do Molek right now. I wouldn't be particularly scared to do it, but it's not a great time investment, especially when it's not 100%. Like, well, I think Molek by now is pretty close to 100% though. I haven't really lost to Molek in ages, really. But it's still a bit of a time investment to go. Grimkin Flame number 1, cool. Hadn't killed one of those yet, huh? Have we killed this? Yes. Hello, Grub Father. What are you doing today? Last time, Grub Father was stacked. A Grub. Ismas tier 21. Glowing Womb at something. Okay, not much. But I'll take the money. Jungle Waste Map. That is where my shade is. And there's the Glowing Womb, okay. Glowing Womb is supposedly quite good with the upgraded Defender's Crest, but I mean, okay. That isn't really information we can do very much with right now. Especially with Glowing Womb at 3, like... It might be good, but it's probably not 3 Charm Notch is good. One, maybe actually somehow the only interaction between Randomizer and Pale Court is that the cost of the upgraded Defender's Crest is based on the cost of the base Defender's Crest. So, and that's going to be controlled by the Randomizer. That's a lot. Wow. Ooh. Green Path Stag. It's not actually useful. This might seem like a great thing, but I don't need it. I don't need this either, frankly. This is what I want, but it's so expensive. Don't need to interact with Elderbug. Oh, I forgot to interact with Iselda though. That's much more important. Lorando. She just threw a seal at me. I'll need to check in at the lavatory. So I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back. Where were we? Green path. We are going green path. Can just drop down and check out Squirrel though. It would be a good idea. Squirrel, squirrel, squirrel. What are you doing there? Check out Squirrel and maybe kill the guard husk. Oh, guard husk, whatever doth thou guard? Hello? Geo, nice. And we can even check out Myla. Myla will be quite alive today, which is good, I suppose. Would this have been faster from Stag? Too late to think about that. Guard Husk, Guard Husk. Now with only Fireball to the left, I guess that is the natural way. We will have to get over and then Fireball. Oh, okay, this is risky now. I missed. I really don't want to die here. I won't. Missed the mushroom level. Well, once I get Spore Shroom, that could be good. Could be good later. Not useful yet. Nothing else here, just there's a door. Nice. Well, okay. Then I guess it's time to... where's the fastest? Probably faster to go from here. Or do I want to... Maybe I do want to get the Green Path Stag. Let's just try that as a routing. I haven't thought of that routing before.
Bafanada.
Bafanada. It's just 100. Not too bad. That reminds me. How about the Queen's Station squirrel? Is he here? He is. Still a door blocking access to Fog Canyon, but you know, we can drop in via Green Path now, so we don't really care. And our extremely legit Fireball skip into Fungal paid off. Not gonna be able to do that right now though, because I didn't bring any soul. But okay, it is plenty. We will go to Green Path and probably find everything we need to be able to retrieve our shade. Halmesodu. Nope. Gotta be a bit selective how I spend my money right now. Oh yes. I was saying... Bridal Strength. Do I want this? Does this make Fireball skips harder or not? Unclear. This would be really good with Great Slash, frankly. I could also consider Yunis for safety though. Yunis is 2 more masks after all. 2 more masks is pretty good. But Nail Masters would actually be a bit of an option. Dive. Hot stuff. Man, it loves giving me early dives, doesn't it? It's not expecting me to go Hornet, because Hornet is a Spicy Hornet, and Spicy Hornet is kind of hard. I think... And that means the actual combat requirements are increased. Also, there's a door blocking Hornet, so multiple reasons we're not doing Hornet right now. Oh, that didn't really help, huh? I need to kill you. Come here. That didn't really do the trick, did it? Well, that did. Nice. Yeah, Fluke Nest is going to murder a lot of things. When we have free Fluke Nest, it's kind of good form to use it, I would say. What? That is very bad form, sir. To snipe me like that. Of course, Dai will also do a good job at cleaning up these guys. Will they hit me? Well, whatever. Thanks to Yunis, we can take a few hits early and not be too afraid. Good money, good money. That could be enough money for a little while. This reverse Green Path stuff ain't all bad. We can kind of choose where we want to go. I can go straight to the blue room from here via the shortcuts. I just don't know if I really wanna, because probably want to go up and save the oats. As ironic as that is, it's actually probably worth doing. It might expect me to do Fireball slash Shade Skip to boulders, but we'll belay that. Oh, I'm almost dead. I didn't realize. Oh well, you're quite dead. That's kind of all I need here, so after this I can warp back and actually skip straight to Blue and Night. Grub. So it takes forever to wake up. Should have taken the check first. Nice. Okay, thanks to Great Slash we can make the shortcuts. Couldn't really make it otherwise. Although maybe just going right without making the shortcut would have been fine too. Thinking about it, there's no real benefit to the shortcut since I can bench warp. As well. Yeah, it's like a little bit of a bad habit to create shortcuts I don't need. I should skip that. One essence. Serema. Okay, good. Can talk to Tiso in the Dirtmouth state. Not in the Dirtmouth rather, but in the wherever stag station. The wherever stag station. Good. Oh, white frag for 4. It's very expensive. I'm probably not gonna bother going down for the Geo Rocks now. Can just escape this room. Do I want the bench though is the question. No. No, not really. It doesn't do anything for me. Rude. You deserve it. Nothing to gain here really. Apart from Geo Rocks, which I'll skip. At this point. I just need the lore. Even the bench isn't particularly useful right now. I might still go for it because I missed the lore again, didn't I? Because you can get birds from the bench pretty easily. Oh, okay, fine. Don't usually fall like that. It's kind of weird. Your services will not be required to skip to green path. Not today, little mosquitoling. This is actually kind of a low value bench, but we'll still take it, just in case something happens. Hell in a seal. Can ignore the Geo Rock there, ignore the Geo Rock here. And go down to lower green path. Oh, well, whatever. Oh, that's fine too. No, don't fall. Actually, I shouldn't even. Let's kill this guy, I guess. Since I have Great Slash, I could do this the intended way. Oh, I didn't see you there. But who needs to do that when you have lackeys? Sanctum key, that's a high value key. Soul Sanctum has so many checks and it's completely blocked by the Sanctum key. Let me see. Go talk to Hunter. Hunter, what hast thou for me on this day most beautiful? Hello? Mespurbabis. One important thing I should do right away. There you go. That is important. And we can go get the rest of the checks. Should I do it the intended way? Probably. That avoids the risk of getting stuck. Without some sort of side slash you can't do this, but Great Slash will do the job. Of course you can still use the mosquito to go across, but then there's a somewhat realistic risk that you'll fudge it up and get stuck forever there. And then you won't get the bench, which is very, very unfortunate. Bye to you. 3 lifeblood masks, well, okay. Probably have enough of those, but... Good, good, good. Green path has been pretty good and efficient. I think we've gotten better at cleaning green path efficiently. Should kill a Golka. Have I killed you yet? No, I haven't. But does that work? No. I thought maybe it would. Didn't work either, huh? Well, Great Slash will work. Maybe. Yes. No reason to go to Sanctuary. I could do the mask in the dark, but it's not a great time investment. On account of having a rather more valuable shade stuck somewhere else, I'm not gonna go Mossy right now. But I could, I guess, consider a Fireball skip there. With lefts, that's kind of tricky though. Yeah, left Fireball would make that sort of on the tricky side. Wait a second. Nice. That was completely unnecessary. I could have killed a safer one later, but that guy was asking for it. Totally asking for it. Whee! Man, I gotta get good at this cycle one day. This cycle is a killer. Absolute loot run killer. Whee! Distant village stag. Also, there might not seem to be more checks here, but there are. You wanna go grab the glass flying type Pokédex entry right here. Goodbye. I completely missed. Nice. Lore. Well, you still wanna grab it, even if it's rarely useful. There have been times where it's been, for example, wraiths, and you curse yourself for not going. It's right there after all. Okay. And we just proceed down into... Well, actually there's only one thing we want here, which is Millibell. That's really the only thing we can get right now. But Millibell's dialogues are also randomized, so, you know, go get banking. And the door will prevent us from doing anything else, although we could just warp there, so no big deal. Distant village stag is definitely the biggest deal out of what we got here, and probably merits investigation right away. There's also the option of dropping down for these 3 checks right away. I think I will. It's 3 fairly straightforward checks, after all. Might as well do them. We can't actually cut away out of here unless we have a side slash, but Great Slash will do. Great Slash will do. I really hope I get another Charm Notch, because I really want to equip that Nail Masters. It would be really good right now. I don't know why I did that. Fun. I guess we will just get this check and then go wrap up. Over to the left. Hunter's notes. A little bit of backtracking, but I think this is the least backtracking. Backtracking never feels good, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Maybe I could have spiked out, but I'm not sure where the hazard respawns are. Probably nowhere useful, right? Probably nowhere useful at all. Alrighty. Murder this guy. Great Slash will do. I should have waited to hit that more properly. A Mask Shard. That's actually quite good. One more and we'll get something good. Kind of worth doing Molek at this point. Let's do Molek before we do anything else. Oh, actually the Mask Shard did trigger. We're on 6 masks. Amazing. So if I'm not wrong, Eunice is like a 40% health increase. Which... Well, early on, I mean... That's something. I guess it rounds up, because otherwise I wouldn't have 5 when starting at 3. So basically early on it's no better than Fragile Heart, but for our circumstances, A, it's actually available, and B, it's not fragile, and C, there's no downside not being able to heal, because we can't heal anyway. Who even had healing, right? Alright, get the totem and then go back down one more time for Molek. Actual totem, very cool. I usually go this way, back down. Might not be faster, especially because I don't really want the money. Let's get it anyway though. Up. Yeah, I don't think getting that money was worth it. Ich well. Try to sneak off a sneaky little... Ah. This should be a fight where we get a lot of value out of fluke nests. Boom. Fluke nest is kinda strong. Kinda crazy strong. Serema. Wait, why are you already dead, Tiso? This is just level 2. How can that kill you? Weird. I never got the Grub check over here, by the way. Probably should get that. I didn't get it? I thought I did. Wait, didn't I? Wait, didn't I? Wait, didn't I? Huh? Wait, I thought I did. Am I crazy? I feel like I'm crazy. I thought I did this. I didn't. Well, okay. That's that, and this is that too. I guess we'll just go station and take the tram to Deep Nest. Early Deep Nest, how lovely. I know. Follow the light, I will not. That's a bit of lore or something, which I don't think I want. Not a ton I can get here, but we'll get what we can. Enter and leave here, and then loopity around, and drop down for the check. Left Mothwing Cloak, worth coming. Oh, we can swim, I've forgotten that. That's awkward. Then we're soft locked here. Can't actually leave. Back to bench. But left Mothwing Cloak makes it all worth it. All worth it. Should probably finish up this invaded village though, I guess. Question is if I can talk to Midwife in the dark. I don't think I can. I don't think I can interact in the dark. Which means there's very little I can do here, but I will do what I can. Is the trap bench actually randomized? I don't think so. Nay, not today. Let me out. Oh, I got early control. Happens sometimes. That just happens sometimes. It's funny. I can get the Pokédex entry for this thing. A horned level, that's good. And some Hunter's Notes, which are not that valuable. I can also get the Pokédex entry for the Mimics, which is nice. Now it is possible to get up there with a Shade Skip. I'm probably not going to set up for it. Where am I? Wait, I am maybe. No, wait, I would lose my Shade. We've already established that this is not good. Can you come back here? Please? I wish they didn't run away. Good stuff. Cloth level is nice. Means more cloth. More friends. I can go Mossy for free now. That's kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Whee! Since I don't have to think about sacrificing my shade for it. Unfortunately, it's still not the cloak direction that gives me easy access into fungal waste again. And I just don't feel like setting it up again. Because it was somewhat painful the first time around. It paid off, but it was painful. Oh, perfect. I have enough masks to maybe do Mossy now. Eh. So without side slashes, Moss is slightly different fights. Kinda gotta rely a lot more on pogoing and spells. That didn't work at all. It did actually work. You did see Mossy taking a little bit of damage there. Strangely. Must it just be like that? There you go. What else can we get here? Some money that I'm probably not gonna go for right now. If I need money, I'd rather retrieve my shade. I can kill a Durandu. No, don't listen to the bots. Bots are bad. Okay. Blooded Stag Key. Huh. Not really helpful since I already had edge access, but it's there, I guess. Is this enough? I think it's not enough without like a fade skip of some description. I'd like to do this before getting Isthmus, but I think we have control over when we get Isthmus, so that won't be a problem. Oh yes, of course, we can also drop into fungal from Crossroads now. Stag Nest Stag. Also worth investigating. Mistake. Are you saying coming here was a mistake, game? I don't think so. I think it's the best decision I made all day. Indeedly doodly. That will help a lot. And this glow is one of the best things to get. How can I even? Never tried this before. Doesn't really come up a lot, but in exactly these settings, this thing is randomized, you see. Don't think I can make it. Would be fun. But I guess I'm not getting to the egg right now. Where am I? Wait, I can just do this. Huh, it was that simple. I didn't even realize it was that short of a distance. I didn't even need the claw for it, I could just jump normally. Well, with a dash. No, I think just... I could have jumped normally with claw, or I could make it with dash. It's very permissive, apparently. But it like almost required C-dash or wings or something. But I was wrong. Probably want to go see tomato. Missed. Okay, you're dead. Fine, whatever. Dead to me. Then I'll just get this, I guess. Point blanked. Very much point blanked him. I guess, yeah, just go tomato. Don't even need to care about the left side cliffs, I think. Not for now. This is the important side. Pinch. Hello, tomato. I should have enough mushroom level that Mr. Mushroom spawns here, right? Yeah, why not? Didn't have enough Mr. Mushroom level? Clearly not. Oh well, go into King's Pass, get the King's Pass stuff for free. And then probably go fungal. Yeah, this is free after all. This keep is so free. It's like, you don't even need to know that it exists. You just kind of do it natively and instinctively. You know. It's just there. Whee! Okay, game starts. It's King's Boss. With 781 Geo and Volt Twister Hunter's Notes in my inventory. Not to mention the left Mantis Claw. We are ready to start the game. As one should. With Mantis Claw, I guess I can just skip this section. Save a bit of time. Essence. Not much there. Get this. Pale ore. I was vaguely thinking about making use of the nailsmith there. Wait, you can just make that jump normally? I thought you had to like do something for it, but you can just totally normally make it. Oh. Being mauled by the basic enemies. This game is way too hard. Also, masks are blue because I like the color blue. Gonna get this for money, but maybe I don't really need it. I'm too rich already. And we can escape, although I don't really need to. I just need the lure, and that'll be King's Pass. Yay. Okay, there is still left side. And of course, oh, Soul Sanctum is now on the tabelle. That would also be really good. But Fungal Waste would let me retrieve my shade and stop thinking about such things, which would be helpful. I'm also awful hungry, which is kind of awkward. Might have to grab something quick to be eating. Nah, I don't gonna care about the Georox here. I do have dive. Wait, since I have dive, it is my responsibility to dive this thing. Although it'll require... It won't require a reset. I have Mantis Claw too. Amazing. Thank you for your contribution to my soul fund. I forget having soul here way too often. Don't know why. Okay, fine. Whatever. Mine now. Oh-ho! More cloth level is very good. Any level thing is good, and I quite enjoy having cloth with me for Traitor Lord. Escaped. And back into fungal. Because as we all know, you can't spell fun with a fungal. Wait, I didn't kill these things? Oh, Malada. Right crystal heart was there. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourself. That's chill and enjoyment is an essential part of life. And you know, nowadays people are very focused on high tension and exciting stuff, and don't give themselves time to chill and rest. So you should do that, and should take that chance to unwind, you know? Having a little bit of useless time in your day is useful, despite the apparent contradiction in that sentence. I do find that. Otherwise you kind of burn yourself out. I don't know why I bought the Grub for 360, but okay, I have a shade with 1000 Geo on it, waiting for pickup, so it'll be okay. There's that famous acid skip that I don't know how to do. I would have been able to do it if these vines weren't like completely blocking the path, but they are, so I'm not even gonna try. I spent too much time yesterday trying it, getting nowhere. Was there a door there? No. Oh yeah, we have to fight these guys. That's a shame for them. Oh, the Charm Notch is very good. Huh. He took surprisingly little damage from my flukes there. Some enemies are like that, they don't really care about flukes. Oh well, Great Slash is gonna solve this. Boss, Geo and Rage Guardian has an important item. Well, okay. That is a good hint. Good hint. Pretty well so far. Got access to all the major areas now, I think. And we're kind of just on the lookout for useful stuff. Got left claw, got left dash, got right crystal heart just now. So I think that's pretty good progress. I should be careful about that. Die. What? They come from behind there. I really don't want to die here. That would be kind of awkward. I'm so close to my shade, and if I die now, that's 1,000 GO just lost forever. Would be really, really awkward. Oh, Soul Master. What has he done this time? Okay, don't die to like this thing. Don't die to your own shade. There we go. Solved. Now I might die again here though, admittedly, because I'm gonna just go and do exactly the same thing again. Having left claw, does that change anything in this room? Not really, right? Okay, safe for now. Get out, get out, get out. Okay, we're safe, we're safe. That's most of what we needed here anyway. That is right. That is true. Are you by chance going to tell me, because I just learned this too, which is, I guess we might know it from the same source. Are you going to tell me that in second phase those particles appear but under the ground? Because I just learned that too. Probably independently but not uncorrelatedly from how you learned about it. Mr. Mushroom level up. Yep. You know, I disagree strongly about any point about Hegemol. Hegemol is a great boss, okay? I cannot agree with Holland on Hegemol. Nothing is wrong with Hegemol whatsoever. Well, actually not true. In the open world fight of Hegemol, I find that there's too little contrast on the barrels. But that's not really a problem in Godhome, so... Wait, why am I even here? So that's about the only issue I have. If they increase the contrast on the open world barrels, I would not complain about anything. I mean, sure, it's unfair. Sometimes you get put in a corner, and I strongly disagree that the correct solution is to like try to cheese him with the corner strats. If you really want to cheese Hegemol, you just go for DPS. You just burn the heck out of him. But I also kind of just enjoy fighting Hegemol, like, how'd I put it, legitimately, so it might just be a me thing. Ow. Okay, that's not good. Ow. Bonk. I got wrecked there, though. Speaking of fighting things, even a basic enemy can wreck me in this game. Oh well. I know. Uh-huh. Good lore, good lore. With left claw and left dash, Mantis Village is going to be a bit of a cakewalk. Is that even true? With that, can I? Wait, can I get to trade to Mantis Lords? Apparently yes. The render says yes. I'll believe it. That was risky. Maybe I should make a counter video saying I love Hegemol or something like that. That would be kind of a direct insult, which I think would be appropriate. But I guess for that I need to beat Hegemol Radiant first, which I almost did once. I almost got there, but then died at the very end, which was kind of a... I was like, okay, I'm not gonna bother doing that again right now. I should probably do it again though. I think I could pull it off if I try hard enough. It won't be easy, but... And you do need barrel RNG, but, you know, if you crank up the DPS, then the barrels will have less time to RNG you. It is that simple. I think I'm going to try this strat this time. So usually I go straight to Mantis Village. This time I'm going to try to pick up the lore first. I don't know if that's gonna pay off. Okay, didn't pay off at all. Did not pay off. Oh. And now I'm kind of wounded. Not ideal. The run is pretty good, yes. I think we have pretty alright chances of getting a new best time for this. But, you know, it really still, it's a randomizer, right? It really just depends. Will I ever get Dreamer? Will I ever get Dreamnail? Without those things, you just, you know, there's no Pale Court. Yes, I can get this, obviously. King's Idol, very cool. 2 masks is not great going into Mantis Village, especially since I kind of do want to fight Mantis Lords. King's Station Stag, don't really need that, I have the bench. I would sure like to... Wait, let me try this. Oh no, am I dying here? I'm dying here, I'm totally dying here. Quick Slash actually helping there. Okay, we made it through. But we only have 1 mask for Mantis Lords. That's a bit risky. Egg. I got an egg because one Mantis guy was standing on the lid and he just died. Just absolutely died there. Just do not dare touch me. I kind of need to talk to Squirrel, but I don't really have any great ways of doing so. I could, like, pogo up on that wall there. Maybe from here. Wait. No, that won't make it. If I had pogoed up on that wall, I could have sea-dashed to Squirrel. But I think I'll just have to leave Squirrel alone for now. Sorry, Squirrel. I'll talk to you later. I should probably kill things, thinking about it. Not leave them to follow me. Yeah. Flukes. Bye. I guess we can reset the room and... does that reset the flying enemies? I think not. But yeah, I think this might be the run, you know? It might be the run. The urn. Oh, it does reset them. Okay, whatever. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It'll matter on the way out, though. This could be a problem, actually. Especially because I could just have, like, looked up and seen that these were soul totems. They're not that important to me. Okay, the enemies all stacked up there. This is fine. Alright, all of Mantis Lords on 1 mask. Can we do it? Or are we just dead? Probably dead. Let's be real. It's not that I have never done Radiant Mantis Lords before, but anytime you're worried about such things, something will just go wrong by itself. I'm playing scared, and playing scared is playing bad. That is just a fact. I'm gonna open everything. I don't know why I bothered getting this. This is a massive waste of my chances of survival. What? I thought I could slip in there. Okay. Of course I died to that. That's pretty far. That is pretty far to make it back. I knew I would die. Grumble, grumble, grumble. That was the easiest pogo too, but I was convinced I didn't need to pogo. I was like, yeah, this is harmless, right? Well. Well, happens. Whee. At least we can see dash in one direction. And dash in the other, which is actually kind of a good combination. But yeah, that's what I was saying. Anytime you're playing scared, you play bad. Should try to avoid playing scared. I do kind of want to like practice, for example, playing with Fury of the Fallen, but it would require me... Yep, dive is big. I mean, I can also go to peaks already, so you know it's kind of big. I basically have everything I need. Actually, thinking about it, since I get the chance to reset, I might as well go and get Squirrel. In fact, maybe I should have done that when I went for the lore. Yeah, that was a silly thing of me not to do. Well, I have the chance now. I got a Mantis key, so I can just open the front door. I have left dash, so I can go past acid. I have claw, and I can go talk to Squirrel. All good things. And I always take the wrong side here. Always take the wrong side. So always. Since I'm here and I have claw, I might just want to get the bench right away. That sounds reasonable too. Nice acid. confidently assuming I can avoid the acid and then not doing so. With left claw, can I check Bretta? I think not. I think not. Huh, but. I actually haven't killed a Y yet, so that's actually something to get in this room already. I mean, yeah, with only left claw, I won't make it up here. So let's just kill a Wa. Stop jumping over me. Okay, back to bench. But yes, I'm still lacking focus and all of the attack directions, but Great Slash kind of makes up for the lack of attack directions. Oh, I forgot to equip... no. Oh, I got storage, amazing. Actually, I'm gonna back off and equip Nail Masters, thinking about it. That would really help. And we still have storage, amazing. I don't really know what storage does, but it's there on my screen, so you know. Whatever it does, it's currently doing it. Oh. Makes it kind of hard to see what I'm doing for combat. Okay, well, close itself. There you go. That was quite a journey, but we at least made it, and we can go see Squirrel. Hello, Squirrel. You and your potbelly. Squirrel has a potbelly, you know, like... He's not that athletic. He's kind of like a chubby old guy. And he must be quite old too. I believe so. I truly do believe so. Why did I even bother? I opened all the shortcut doors. That's a good point. Because I never die here, so I'm not used to it. Good point. Well, one time's gotta be the first, you know. Someone said I can use this door to get the blue, and it's true, I can. Okay. So actually I have to use that before I beat Mantis Lords, otherwise this check becomes ungettable. Good point, good point. Thank you very much, Netherlands. If you ever hear this, know that you are appreciated. Actually, this doesn't do much when they're on the wall, I think, because they don't wiggle around. Kind of hard to get max value with flukes on Mantis Lords. Like, flukes is great when the enemy's hitbox wiggles around. And I could maybe like get max value from it on the dash, but that kind of requires me to predict the dash or to trade for a hit, which is not great. Maybe it does okay damage on that attack, I'm not sure. I don't really want to trade though. That didn't do any damage? Sadness. That did decent damage though. Just use dives instead, I guess. They're pretty safe. Ah, they missed. What are you doing? Missed that. Always try to get the double hit with dive if you can. Both hit with the descent and with the shockwave. Got it there too, even though she started above me. Not that hard. I didn't get it up there though. I was trying to get it like on the side, which isn't too bad. Great Slash is 2.5 nail damage, so it's technically better than 2 Pogos, but it's less soul. Was fine at the end there though. Boom. Always bow to the ladies. Or they will not respect you. How are you expecting me to use this anti-softlock platform game? I don't see. I mean, it's very nice of you to put it there, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that's the best, right? It's a good feeling. I actually can't get back up, so yeah, I'm gonna have to revisit Mantis Village if I want the reward room. Rough, rough, rough. I have no way up at all. At all. Well, but I mean, paying 140 for lore definitely isn't the hardest, the worst thing that's happened. There are what? Ooh, a very cheap simple key. I love it. First simple key might just be... I mean, I don't need waterways anymore. I can just do the spike tunnel, right? Surely I can make that consistently. Surely. Hornet Hunter's notes, and yeah, we just need the... Oh, rude. There you go. Hot spring water. That doesn't really help, unfortunately. Actually, it was not the grub. But, not the grub itself is hot spring water. Which is repeatable, so that's nice. This is kind of a tricky do, but can do. Come on. This is also tricky, apparently. I didn't realize this jump itself was tricky. Oh, okay. Easier from the wall, huh? That makes sense. Die. Die. Can't really blaze through this one this time. I can kind of skip most of these guys, but the ones at the end will be a bother. Well, that's kind of everything I need here. That's a lot of Hornet levels. Well, no, that's not true. We can actually make it out of here, can't we? We can. And we should. Progress, escape. Okay. Going up would be good. It's just a little bit of a risk. Especially at 2 masks. I think we should do it though. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I knew that would... if something would trap me there. I should have dived. I could have dived it. Panicked. Wait. Easy. Hello again, Focus. How are you on this beautiful day? You are catching another Pale Court Randomizer, which is going pretty well, apart from the fact that I don't have healing and I am stuck. I am currently on 1 mask, which is not the greatest way to explore Deep Nest, but hey, there you go. That's kind of my own fault. I took some damage. I do have Yoni's Blessing, which sort of helps. Can I make it up here without... I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Actually, I'm not even sure I can make it to the other side here. I don't think I can. Maybe like with spell stalls. I could try. Give it a shot. But it would probably just lead to my death, frankly. This is not a very friendly area. Eunice is... I think Eunice is 2, which is neither good nor bad. But I mean, when you don't have healing, it's kinda... oh. It's kind of a saving grace. Like giving you 2 extra masks to play with, as you can see, is kind of a big deal. Actually, we have 4 masks by now, so it's 6. I just kind of took a lot of hits exploring Deep Nest. Can I make this jump? Wait, I don't need to. I have right. I have right C dash. I forgot. I am silly. Okay, we just need to make it to the grub room. Is there a dead guy there in the... Do you see that guy stuck on the floor there? That's kind of weird. Why is he there? So yeah, we again don't have any other attack directions, but Great Slash is kind of carrying our fighting, which is very fortunate. Uh-huh. Well, it's not that cursed this time. So since this is a Pale Court rando, we do... Oh, nice. Lucky. I did start on 3 masks, and I've gotten up to 4. And I can get more since this is a Pale Court bossing rando. Sometimes I do those though, where I'm stuck on 3 masks, cannot get more the whole run, just stuck, which is also really fun, and I can sometimes enjoy it like even more. But these randos I've been sort of trying to. Oh gosh, okay, good, I got those. I've been trying to see like if I can make them relatively fast, like finish 1 Pale Court rando in 1 day. So I tuned the settings so that I start weak but get some power in the end game. But I was able to one-shot Champion's Call just yesterday, which, I mean, oh. I should have dived instead, would have been safer. One-shotting Champion's Call maybe tells me that I'm a bit overpowered, question mark. Like, maybe I should make things worse myself. I could have dived, I panicked, I could have dived. That was so free if I dived there. I just almost had the pogo. I'm back here. That is really far to be back. It's not the worst though, because we can go this way from Queen Station and grab these checks. So okay, we can compensate. No, not this time around. It's old nail for now, but we might get better ones. However, I think I will do that next. So I think my next rando will be one of those where 3 masks, 2 nail damage, absolutely nothing, no dupes of any kind, max curse settings, everything awful. I think that'll be the next one. So today the goal is to finish the Pale Court rando in 1 day. Because I don't stream on Wednesday, and I don't want to start like a very long rando on Tuesday as a consequence. But I think the next one, which I start on Thursday, might really be a max curse rando. So if that is your cup of tea, look forward to that. And the max curse randos are brutal. Like everything I can activate, I've activated in those. It just doesn't let up, you know. Nice. Yep, it's the best. Mask Shard. Although, to be fair, the max curse randos definitely can be slow, because sometimes you have to do ridiculously curse skips with absolutely no resources to do them. So, you know, be careful what you wish for. I enjoy them, but... Okay. But yeah, so refills are kind of par for the course for the hunter, basically. I don't really get upset about it. I just kind of accept it. Lumafly has Pale Court. You should use Lumafly for all your modding needs. Don't try to install your mods separately or like do them manually. And don't use Old Scarab either. It's Lumafly now. All the mod stuff should be managed with Lumafly. I died over here. Does that affect where my shade spawns? I think it doesn't spawn here, right? No, it doesn't. It must be spawning downstairs, I guess. I remember once I had to do a ridiculously cursed skip in this room, where I had to use my shade to skip upwards there, since it didn't have any claw or anything. That was the worst. Yeah, I mean, of course, Scarab is the old thing, right? And it probably still has support for a lot of mods and stuff. It's just if you want to keep like getting updates and fixes and can basically guarantee compatibility mostly with things, then you know, it's gotta be, you gotta get on the Lumafly train, basically. I didn't have anything bad to say about Scarab in the day, but Lumafly is easier to use and more up to date. So you know, if you haven't, anyone that hasn't made the swap yet should be doing it, I think. It's very simple. It's really just like a simple screen with like, you can just click I want this mod on or off, and then it just automatically downloads it and does it for you. You do nothing else. You just say, like, you type in Pale, whatever, then from the list of all of the mods you will find Pale Court. You click install, on, done. That's it. That's it. That's the whole process. It is legit easier than WhatsApp. This is a very good description. In fact, I really appreciate this description. Very accurate. We could make it up to cloth, but I don't think there's a lot of point in that, because now there's not a lot of remaining checks in Deep Nest. I do have tram pass, which is kind of a hot thing to have. So I'm probably just going to take the tram right now. This is the easiest place to activate the tram from, after all. Assuming I didn't just softlock myself. Hallownest seal, very cool. I didn't, right? No. It's really, really good, yeah. It's really good. It's like the era of actually having to think about your mod management is over. Lumafly just takes control of everything for you. No need to think. No need to feel. No voice to cry suffering. Just install app mods. It's really simple. It's a simple XE. There's no install. You just run it. It does everything. You might ask you where your Hollow Knight install in directory is if you did it in a non-standard way. But if you did it in a non-standard way, you probably know that you did it and why you did it. So yeah, really no mind to think. No voice to cry suffering. No will to break. That is us right now. Lumafly did this to us. Let me just check my charms again. Soul Ward for 4, no. Fragile Strength for 3, likely later. Flukeness for 0, hot. Shape of Wind for 3, no. Glowing Womb for 3, still no. Nail Masters for 1, very nice. Dream Builder for 5, bleh. Heavy Blow for 2, no. Quick Slash for 0 and Long Nail for 0, hello. Grub Song for 5, okay. And Unis for 2, yeah. There's no better build right now, but they will be better later. No Pale to Court. Well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but also, yeah. No Pale to Court. That sounds, that's wrong on various levels, but it's somehow nice. I appreciate it. No. Die. Quick Slash Pogos are the best. Look at those Pogos. World Sense. Huh. And Right Slash. Yes, we have an attack direction. I'm not stuck only doing Great Slashes. And having Left Claw in this room feels amazing, because I don't have to do the really, really silly RNG damage tank strats, which is so painful to execute. And I know I have now no right to slash. No, I have a right to slash. I don't have a left to slash. I do have a right to slash. Can you... I'm actually getting mauled by these things. Disgusting. Disgusting, I tell you. I don't want to die to this. Okay, cloth. Here. Of course. Everything is always on the side you don't want it to be. But that's okay. We just need to not die to the double Molex and we're fine. We can just warp out when we're done here. Oh, okay, wait, that was not good. But fine. Just don't die to this guy. Having him on my right is good. Just don't get murdered. Got him. Easy clap. Get this. Hallownest seal out. We are done. Alright. We can check the King's Fountain. I think we never did. It's so convenient to have the tram here. It just makes this area so much more accessible. That's a good question. Maybe we will never know. Yoni's key. That's the sort of thing which could be useful in the future. I just hope it never will be. We can do a little bit in Ancient Basin, and we can do some other things around the map. I think Soul Sanctum is the play, though. Soul Sanctum is probably the play. In fact, it's definitely the play. I should have gone earlier. Let's just skedaddle over here. Get this. Nothing useful. And yeah, I think just walk over to Soul Sanctum is the play. I guess there might just be an Essence Emporium somewhere. You just kind of like, you know, go and buy the fresh organic essence. Imported from Mothland. Wait, when did I get left Crystal Heart? Huh? How long have I had left Crystal Heart? Visible confusion. Have I had that for a long time? I knew I had right, but when did I get left? Huh? It's a good question. I guess it would be accessible by now. Wait. If I had infected Crossroads, I could get it, I guess. I never did Salubra. That's a big miss. I really need to go there. There's, of course, you can always skip to Blue Lake. Technically, you can skip to Blue Lake with nothing. It's just the worst trick in the whole game. I have access to catacombs, which means I can get here. I have swim, and I have... This should be accessible. This should definitely be accessible. And in fact, I should be going catacombs next, I guess. And then I can get the egg. Okay, I don't know why it's not accessible. It should be accessible. Is the answer. It's a bit of a weird thing. There are times when the rando doesn't recognize what you can do. But okay. I've done so multiple times. I just... How'd I put it? I never get the feeling that it improves the rando. I mean, what does it do? It puts a ton of checks in green path. Good. I mean, you know, green path is definitely where we need more checks. And it kind of just bloats the rando. Like, without... It doesn't create many interesting checks. However, I will not say that it creates no interesting checks. So, there's a few pieces of grass in a few locations that are interesting. Mostly like White Palace has some. I think Kingdom's Edge had a few interesting grass spots. So if I went ahead and like set all the green path grass to junk, for example, then why did I even bother doing that? I was just talking. I don't need to do this. I have Great Slash. If I set all the green path grass to junk, I could turn on the grass rando maybe. Like that's... Oops. I can't see. Help. I fall again? Help. This is too hard. Okay. How do people do this in the dark? I can't see anything. Help. I have no sense of direction. And I have no voice of Christ suffering. I can't see. Actually, I'm getting mauled. Yeah, Salubra often has good deals, so would be worth going, I think. But right now I'm committed to Soul Sanctum. Can you... Why is this so difficult today? Usually this doesn't take long. But I admit I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just mashing buttons randomly until I get up there. That was almost right. Mash! Just mash! Just mash! Where am I? Ow. Okay, this is taking unreasonably long today. Okay, so go all the way to the end and then climb up. Wait, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? There should be like a platform in the middle here. Go up. Hello? 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 Is this game too hard? Okay, you know what? Oh wait, I got the... No, yes, no, no, wait, no, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait, no, what? Hello? Okay, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna go down and do the lever. Do this legitimately. No more cheating. That's the problem. Too much cheating in this game. Too much cheating, by far. There we go. What was I doing anyway? I was like jump, jump, jump. This should have been so free, right? I don't understand. Okay, fine. Took a damage boost from Rava. Do I do washers? I can't do the grub. Oh, wait, no. I can do washers only with the shade skip. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna say no to the washers then, for now. The shade skip to washers isn't particularly hard to set up. You just gotta die to the elevator. No. But it takes a little bit of time. I'm not gonna bother doing it right now. Man. That platform really got me. I have no idea why it was getting me that hard. It shouldn't. But sometimes these things happen. Wait, what? Get the grub. Rude. Go get the bench. Actually, I don't need to go get the bench first of all. I can... First key? Yes! I have key. This is such an annoying door. Like, it blocks every single check in Sanctum. The worst door. I think it's legit the worst door to get. Right, Mothwing Cloak! Ooh, that was worth coming. Wait, I can do this, right? I can totally do this, right? Yes, there. That is true, that is true. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm thinking about it. Like, maybe by, like, setting all the free grass to junk, which is a lot of grass, to be fair. But by setting all of the free grass to junk and only like having the interesting grass in, it could be worth doing. I don't know. I mean, I can do. Okay, you know what? You know what? For you, Focus. When I start the cursed rando on Thursday, I'm gonna have grass on. Okay, I'll just put all the grass on, all of the grass on. I mean, because in a cursed rando, it's less likely that you get anything good ever anyway. So. And it's very unlikely that it puts anything good on easy locations. So you know what, for your sake, we're gonna have the grass on. See what happens. I did have it on recently for the enemy rando, so that was enemy and grass rando. And that was kind of a wild ride. That's the one with Gorb vibing out and having a yoga club. That was a good time. But it's been a while since I put it on in a regular rando, that is true. We can just do it, I guess. People like grass rando. I never really understood why people like grass rando, but you know, sometimes you just have to listen to popular demand, I guess. Thursday. So, because Wednesday I don't stream, and today I'm gonna have to finish this rando, so Thursday. But it's probably gonna be all day Thursday. That is probably an all-day stream kind of thing. Don't even know if I can finish in one day after all. First randos can take a long time to finish. Bonk. King's Idol. Very nice. So it'll probably start on Thursday and hopefully conclude by Friday. Who knows? Who knows? It's very hard to predict the length of a cursed rando. They can go anywhere from 10 to 40 hours, depending on how cursed they are. I should kill one of these. I need the Pokédex entry. Howling Wraiths just before Soulmaster. Perfect spot for it. Wait, I don't need to do this room. Nerds to you. Who needs to do this room anyway? The worst room in the game. The actual worst room in the game. Like that room, almost enough to make me uninstall forever. Grub. Oh. Oh. Okay, taking 2 hits before Soulmaster, not ideal. That's a great question, which I wish I could answer, but typically I like to start my randos roughly between like 11 and 13 Central European time, but I am very bad at having a completely consistent start time. I didn't know you could grab that wall. Huh. I really should have a more consistent start time, no doubt about that. I'll try to make a schedule out of it. It's just mornings are great times to do various things, and then once various things are done, I rando. Come on now. Oh, really? Thought I was being clever there. I missed. Long nail not affecting nail arts is so unfortunate. It's done though. And I don't die to phase 2, which could, I mean, happen, I guess. I can't have swing. I don't have soul. I missed. Okay, well that was bad. There you go though, compensated. Yeah, I mean, Old Nail Great Slash isn't that much damage. It's like 12 or 13 damage, which is like half of a fireball, so you know, it's not that crazy. Old Nail is just Old Nail after all. It can only do so much. Grub. Ah, I missed the grub on head completely. That is true. That is true. I have learned nothing from the wise scurry. It's unfortunate. There was no grub though, so I mean, you know, if there's no grub, there's only so much you can do. Wait, am I stuck? I'm stuck, right? I'm stuck. No, I'm stuck. I forgot. I am stupid. I forgot. I'm stuck here now. No. Darn it. I should have baited the flying enemy down here so I wouldn't be stuck. Okay. Well, Soul Sanctum was a disaster. We got Wraith though, which is good. I think going back into Soul Sanctum is not worth my time. It's just 4 checks. I can get a variety of other things in the same time. That's very unfortunate, but I just have to chalk it down, write it down as a loss, and move on. Come back later if the time presents itself. Maybe once I have Dream Nail, I can come back and use it as an excuse to do Soul Tyrant. There you go. King's Idol. I have a lot of money if I ever need it. Almost. Oh. I'd make it that up there? Or it just didn't work. Not sure. Huh. Anyway, get the storerooms. Squirrel level. Squirrel level. Do need that. Might be the hot springs squirrel soon enough. That would be kind of hot. It's the beach episode. Mines. It just said mines. What? The lore just said mines. Huh? Which lore is that? Mines. Soul refill? No. That's 10% of my earnings just for a soul refill? That doesn't make sense. And back down to Squirrel Bench. Speaking of Squirrel and his hot pot belly. It is pretty hot. Must have drunk a lot of beer. You know, there's no references to like alcohol in Hollow Knight, are there? Is that like a way to avoid like a higher age rating, or is it just because it doesn't fit with the artistic view of I need right claw, can't do anything? Unclear. But like there's no mention anywhere of alcohol culturally or anyone drinking it or anything. It just doesn't exist in Hallownest. Mines. Yeah, just mines. Oh well. Pity these bugs that don't get any alcohol, I guess. I'm not a big drinker myself though, but I just find it weird, like there's no references to... You're the wrong character! He got younger! Obu, Barima! Like there's no reference to any kind of anything really. I can go into waterways, I did say that. And I maybe should. But maybe peaks? Why can't I do peaks? I have... Oh, because there's a door on Myla. I can't do peaks because there's a door on Myla. I forgot that. Amazing. That is awkward. We can do green path checks anyway. Yeah, I think there were like a few more words. There was mines and then something in the left corner that I couldn't catch. But it was kind of like jumbled, which is kind of weird. Haven't seen Hollow Knight lore boxes do that before. I've seen it in other games when you mash text too fast, but I didn't know it could happen in Hollow Knight too. Well, Hollow Knight despite being, oh goodness, the game that it is, can't secure every single possible spaghetti in the code, I guess. That would be a lot to ask for. No, die. That was actually not ideal, even though it looked cool. Actually, I should have done the other check first. This is a very inefficient routing. Well. Seal? Arf. And yeah, just get the journal. I should totally have gotten the journal first. Because then I wouldn't have to backtrack this much for it. Wait, now I gotta do the... I can just do this, I guess. Don't need to think. No mind to think this time. You can do it with a double dash off the platform too, but this is less thinking. Probably do left side cliffs, huh? Yeah, I think it's probably the Soul Sanctum one. I'm not sure. It could be. It could well be. Seems overwhelmingly likely. But what it's trying to really tell us, I don't know. Drop. Oh. Cornifer. I don't have Eunice key, because that's the 3000 check. I don't have 3000 unless I go to Lem again. Mr. Lem, can you please give me an advance on my salary? My family is so very hungry and they need something to burn this Christmas. Shaw! Nice Shaw. Focus. Mask shard. It's not focus. That's the wrong currency. And... Songstress Marissa. Very cool. And I guess we can go do the boulder. I'll need some soul for that. I can get a little bit on the veg fly. Should be enough. We have dive, so we'll be okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. Mask shard again. Oh, that's a lot of mask shards. This is not usually a check, by the way, but they added one for some reason. And who am I to complain? Wait, that's wrong. Here. Here. Got him. That was rough. Roof. Bafanada. Okay, that wasn't much. We got something, but... Is this when I do washers? It could be when I do washers. What else has a lot of checks I could get? It might really be washers time. I think it's washers time. Let's wash the dishes. Time to wash. Charm notches. Oh, I see. No king, no mind release. I see. Huh. That's kind of heavy, you know? Like, if you think about it, the... as far as I know about the lore, basically the Pale King is what's giving, you know, he's the reason why bugs in Hallownest have minds at all, even this long after his passing. Like, he elevated them from basic unthinking bugs to upgraded cool bugs. Oh yeah, I still have to die, I forgot. Oh well. But that came at that basically came at the cost of, you know, it changed their nature, right? Like, they're no longer themselves. It's not to the point where, like, with Radiance, that you, like, mind control them into drooling slaves, but it's true that the Pale King's presence has completely unnaturally changed everything in Hallownest, right? Like, everyone is just who they are because the Pale King transformed them, for better or for worse. It's quite dramatic if you think about it. It's basically like this huge beacon of sentience that kind of flips on some switch in every bug's brain. And escaping this beacon, if you were to want to, is not easy. Even at the edges of the kingdom. Even with him dead for so long. That's some deep lore. I left the shade behind. Should I have left the shade behind? Well, just don't die to washers, right? Just don't die to washers, lol. The rope should be randomized, so this is a check. Cowardly Husk Hunter's notes. And yeah, just don't die to washers. Don't die to washers, please. I don't want to die to washer bees. No mind to heal, so kinda gotta be careful with how I fight them. Save up solid first and then use flukes, I guess. What? That was not a lot of damage, actually. Ow. What? They're getting me. No, don't die. Don't die to washers. I'm getting wrecked by washers. I only killed one so far. Wow, I have 0 damage. I have actually 0 damage output. It's crazy. In with dive. That was kind of smooth, I admit. Do something. Ooh, close. I missed. Huh. You're on my left, that's a bad side. Please don't be on my left. Thank you. Too greedy for soul there. I might die here. If I die, that's really, really bad. I'm gonna lose a lot of geo. I really don't want to die. Might have to give up if I take another hit, which is not ideal. Close. Let's not take another hit, lol. Okay, he wiggled, that's good. Wiggle is what actually does damage when you're relying on flukes. You have to make them wiggle. Yes, he wiggled. Good. That's massive damage then. Wiggle, please. Wiggle. Oh, you can actually get one more hit as they curl up. I didn't even know that. Easy clap. Definitely not scared for a moment there. Huh. That'd be kind of cool. That's Hera. Wait, that's the wrong dreamer. Why was Hera here? Last time Monomon went for a walk in the Watcher's Tower. Now it's Hera apparently. They're all coming for the party. But yeah, that's pretty good already. That is kind of good already. With that, I have my first Dreamer, and I could technically... Well, I don't have Dream Nail, so I can't actually do White Defender. But at least it sets me up for almost being ready to do Pale Court. Very hot. Very hot. I wonder what secrets Hornet's journal are containing, like, Dear Diary. Today, I murdered a vessel, but I feel kinda bad about it. They're sort of cute, and I would like to keep one as a pet. Signed, Hornet. Oh yeah, this is true. Infected would be kind of a big deal if, like, for example, it could give me the blue leg skip, because it's really a lot easier to do blue leg skip in Infected Crossroads. Because you have an infected Benchfly over here, and he'll just completely get you into blue lake, no effort needed. But I don't need that particularly. Also, there's a door there, so I couldn't, even if I tried. I could also go into fungal very easily in Infected Crossroads, thanks to the infection pogo. But again, I don't really need that. Right, Vengeful Spirits. Hey, I want this. Hey, give me that. Oh, I need to go retrieve my shade. Oh, I forgot that. Okay. It's just here in Watcher's Spire. Just get it. I forgot to pick up my shade. You're just kind of hanging around here and being sad. The biggest deal of Infected Crossroads, though, is actually all of the new Pokédex entries. Like, there's like 3, 4 new Pokédex entries that are only in Infected Crossroads. It's actually weird, yeah. I kind of weirded out by the fact that I have swim and don't have Ismas. Like, what is this vanilla nonsense? Vanilla in my randomizers? Not likely. Not likely at all. Okay, now I can buy stuff from Celubra. And don't forget to talk to her normally, since this is NPC rando. Going on the right lets you talk to shopkeepers. Could give you a check. Gathering Swarm for 1, very balanced. Right Vengeful Spirit, no icon for some reason. But very good to have, finally. Sprint Master for 2, that's actually usable. I will likely be using that for things. Quill, and otherwise everything else is just Yunk. Yunk, Yunk, Yunk. Essence, I don't remember if that's useful. She does sell 420 geo. It's true, she really does sell the 420 geo. But it requires 18 charms, which I don't have. Alright, well, that's fine then. I guess that's it for Celubra. She sells it, but she doesn't actually give it to me. Ah, yes, this becomes a lot easier to get in Infected Crossroads as well, that's true. Although, again, I have... with Mantis Claw, it doesn't really matter. Serum. Like, I could go off of this to get all the way up to the... claw, or the journal, with that claw. Oh, it's Sly though. That's amazing. Okay. But I don't need it since I have claw. However, getting Sly is a big deal. We have a lot of shopping to do. We even have Shopkeeper's Key, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Tivolem. Fragile Heart for 3. I should buy this. For Divine, if nothing else. Defender's Crest for 1. Ooh, actually kind of worth buying. And also means that the upgraded Defender's Crest will also be 1. That's a lot of essence. I don't think I need it, but if I do... Darkness Key... can't use it with a lantern anyway. Okay, that's the important part of this. That seems fine, I guess. We could get Light Seeds, but it's not a lot of checks. Go all the way back to Mantis Village? I think go all the way back to Mantis Village for those... for the reward room. It wasn't working out. Exactly. Shaman Stone charm costs basically determine... it determines a lot, like having versus not having Shaman Stone in a rando, or realistically having it. Does really make such a big difference, like... having your spells just absolutely squash things versus, you know... Okay, I have spells, I can spam them, but they don't do that much. It's a big difference maker. This should be doable. Hello, Axe Slayer. That's a nice name. Get dunked in the water. I don't think there's any access in Hallownest, but if you invent one, I would be very excited to see how it's used. I guess I can get this, huh? So you are entering a Pale Court randomizer, meaning the goal is to get random items, like I'm doing, and in the end challenge the Pale Court, which is a fan-made DLC with some very, very hard bosses. Which, it might be fan-made, but the quality is really at the level of the base game bosses, or occasionally higher. So, I'm looking forward to that. Also, that was the hint for Hera, but I already have Hera, so who cares? It just kind of flashed by because I thumbed through it. Don't need it. I could go back into Deep Nest. I could wrap up here. Why not wrap up these checks? Yeah, let's wrap up the post-mossy checks. So I don't have to think about that in the future. And now, basically, there's not a ton of, like, really dense check areas left. I think the best thing would be to go waterways. And while I do have keys, I think I'd rather not spend keys on this. So maybe I do want to... maybe I do want to tunnel into waterways. It's a good practice anyway. Like, I do really want to practice my spike tunnels. Maybe we'll try it. Yeah, maybe I'll just say, like, it's a try thing. I won't be stubborn about it, but if I can make it, I'll be really happy. Exactly. Like, I mean, I had Shaman Stone for 6, which is extremely balanced, you know? It's like, okay. I mean, you can still overcharm for it. That's still an option, you know? But I also had Shaman Stone for like 0, oops. Which is, ooh, baby. Shaman Stone for 0. It's just like, I am feeling exceptionally good about this seed. So someone told me, it doesn't apply here. By the way, if you're lazy to climb this wall, or if you don't have claw to climb this wall, you can just dunk down in the acid and you respawn on top here. And someone told me that you can even respawn here, even in... Oh, wait, can I get back up? I can, right? Yeah, I can. I'm pretty sure I can. Wait, I'm pretty sure I can get back up. Please tell me I can get back up. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. I'm stupid. Why didn't I do the other check first? I can't get back up! I was just bragging about my hazard respawns and forgetting that I got myself stuck here. Intelligence failure. Okay, I failed my intelligence check and have to leave. I'll get this when I come from Queen's Gardens. Definitely. Definitely wasn't important anyway. Oops. Let's see, this is now gettable. Did I get it as a stag? I don't think so. Bunch of stuff in Kingdom's Edge. Ah, yes, I want to do... Why didn't I get this bench? What? Why did I not get the bench? Oh, that's a big minus. Let's do Catacombs then. It doesn't actually hurt me to start from here because I might need soul anyway. Wait, do I have Salubras? I think I have Salubras. I do, right? Yeah, I do have Salubras. Salubras Blessing is really good in Rando, because there might be times where you don't have any good sources of soul, and then just having soul from your bench is really, really nice. Do ba da da do dee doo dee, teleport to. Can't fight Zero because you don't exist. Wee. You don't. That's the answer. There's no nail arts with Mark of Purity. You just have to accept that those are turned off. It just don't happen. Which can be a trade-off, but I mean, Mark of Purity build is all about attack speed anyway, so it doesn't really mesh with nail arts anyway. So it doesn't really hurt you, I guess. Open the door. Quick focus. Horned level. Melemo. Why, you're not opening the door? Did you just tell me that there's a Dreamnail in Crystal Peaks? Oh, you opened the door already, I see. Oh. I can't murder ghosts here today, because I don't actually have the ability to murder ghosts. Very unfortunate. But I can get the journal. I really wish I could murder ghosts. Ghost murdering is like one of my top 10 activities. Actually, ghost murdering is like one of the best parts of the rando. Because there's so many checks in Spirit's Glade. It's incredible. Such a good place to be. But with that Dreamnail, no ghosts. No voice to cry suffering either. It's just over. Can do Catacombs though. And that'll allow us to get that fabled blue lake egg that was discussed earlier. I have a very quick nail, but it does no damage. And never mind! I was complaining about that, and I got my wishes granted. I have a nail upgrade now. We have actual damage. It's like almost double damage. It's really good to get the first nail upgrade. It does a lot for you. I wish I'd gotten that before Watcher Knights. Would have sped it up a lot. Can I go see Zemir? I can, right? I can. Hello, Zemir, my dear. How are you on this beautiful day? Zemir. Melemo. Wait, no, that's the wrong character. A grub? Does a grub count as something important? I don't think so. I will come back to you. And I will, But maybe I do want to do the flower quest this run anyway. I mean, a grub is not entirely junk. Can I justify doing flower quests for a grub? Maybe I can. Now, rude. I don't have Dream Nail, so I might have to come back here for Dream Nail dialogue later. No, wait, I turned off Dream Nail dialogue. Call of Conqueror ticket. Oh. Phone. I need to pick this up. A moment, please. I think you're right. Groups are priority. So basically the rule on the channel is that if the check that Mourner has is something useful, I have to do flower quest. If it's just junk, I can just kind of walk. I mean, teleport. I don't need to do anything. Vi89. Get dunked in the water. And groups are just towing the line of like, this might be useful. So, even though I kind of know they're not, because I've already have previews on Grubfather, but they might still be worth getting, so I will do Flower Quest this time. I decided. I might regret that decision. But let's just do it. Alrighty. Then I can't go through here because I don't have elevator pass. Me stupido. Which means, actually, that's why the Blue Lake egg is out of logic, because there's a door blocking Blue Lake, and I don't have elevator pass, so there's actually no way to reach Blue Lake. It's completely impossible. I don't mean just difficult, I mean it cannot be done. Impossible. Straight up. Unlucky. Oh, I got the last Hornet level, means Hornet is available in Black Egg Temple. Let's just scoot over there and see what she's doing. I don't feel like I need Yuna's Blessing anymore, so I'm gonna get Sprint Master instead. More run, more fast, more speed. 5 masks is kind of comfy already. And walking fast is kind of a big deal. Now I do know that I only survived Watcher Knights with 2 masks, but shush. Grimchild for 2. Excellent idea to come here. Grimchild opens up a lot of checks. In particular, I can now start doing fragile checks. I'm not going to keep the Fragile Heart on, but I'll just use it for Divine. Overcharm with it, and Overcharming for Fragile Heart is by far the wisest thing you can do. That's okay, mate. 1 essence for 600. Wow, that's upcharged a lot. Boom. Hunter's Notes. Whoomp. I love that name. Yeah. The other unbreakable thing, and I guess I can do a few Grimchild checks as well. I think I got a few flames already, so if I actually equip the Grimchild, can I just straight up... Let me check. I think maybe I can just straight up talk to Grim. I might have 3 flames already. Let's see. Wait, what? Unbreak. Wait, it's vanilla. Fragile strength becomes unbreakable strength. It's vanilla. Am I even playing a randomizer anymore? This is so wrong. This is so wrong. Seer had essence. That's like Elder or Grub Father keeping Grubs hostage, right? This keeps happening. Colette. Varefel. It's very likely that you'll have the flames before meeting Grim in Rando. It just happens a lot. This one is probably the fastest Grim to get. I don't really need to get all of them. There you go. This way. Come, Grim. I don't like calling him Grim Child. It's like, you know. Oh, I don't have Shade Block. What am I doing? Wiggle. Come here. Hold B to focus. Be quiet, game. I can't do that. And you know that. Don't... Monarch Wings! Okay, well, that was an interesting series of events. Just because I decided to do Hornet and Temple, I got Monarch Wings out of it. And that kind of solves a lot of this seed. With Monarch Wings I can do this skip? I didn't know that. I won't be gunning for that, but okay, good to know, good to know. There's a lot I can do now, which I couldn't before. Including most of Kingdom's Edge. Like, Kingdom's Edge is much friendlier than it was before. I might want to do it. Might want to do Kingdom's Edge. Oh, right, I don't have a bench though. Does that mean Grimchild is just coming along? I guess it does. Okay, Grimchild, you can come along. I will allow it. We're way faster than we were before. This is so much better. Whee! I guess I'll get the egg first. Still don't have healing, so gotta be careful, I was just saying. Now, if you ask me what is Grimchild doing for me right now, I mean... Technically, Grimchild is going to be useful for the check. Yeah, I can go down and get the Grim check in the entrance area, so it's not too bad. It's a little bit far to drag Grimchild along, but who cares? The alternative was Sprint Master, which by no means bad, but it's not essential. Get the blue. That was not a very good. Whee! Ooh. More. Mantis Youth, Hunter's Notes. I didn't know you were Mantis Youth. That's just terrifying. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, that was horror incarnate right there. Somehow we made it through. Barely. Get the butt while we're here. Oh. I wonder how they coded it so that hitting the butt gives an item. Like, that doesn't seem like a trivial thing to code, frankly. Yeah, get this focus totem. Actual focus totem, hot. Flukes took care of them. I guess I can get to the bench now. Monarch Wings opens up so many paths. I don't even need this thing alive. Shouldn't, right? Nah. Of course not. Get this. And get this. And I'm probably not keen on doing Hornet 2 right away. I could, but it's no big deal. Nah. Doesn't matter. Hornet 2 can be done anytime. I heard there's a check here. I heard a sheen through the wall. This check is so annoying to get if you don't have any mobility. Like, the worst. What did I hit there? Oh, stalactite, I guess. And that guy just jumped into eternity. I had no idea why. Sometimes hoppers just jump off ledges for no reason. Can't do Markov for obvious reasons, but can go see Oro. I should maybe grab a little bit of money. I don't really need to. If I'm in money trouble, I'll talk to my two best buddies, Grubfather and Lem. That was close. What? That hit me? Rude. Don't have to do any fancy pogos today. This room is it's a room I ended up doing a lot. It comes up a lot for some reason in Cursed Randos, and you have to do some very bad pogos for it. It can be awful. I can get this. That's left cloak, shade cloak, left cloak, shade, left shade cloak, simply. I forgot to get more soul. And we can do the quick slash loop. It's a decent chunk of checks down there. I didn't need that much soul though. Do we? Okay. Might need a little bit of help from you here. Not really. Crossroads stag. Well, okay. I mean, that's not helpful, but... No, I went through again. I've lately been good at getting the side dash to save time, but not this time. Love key. Actually, not last time either. Oh. And I got mauled. I hate getting mauled. Out of my way, plebeian. Greed? Might need a little bit more soul before I continue on. That's fine. Bonk. Bonk. Through here. I guess we're gonna go back up so we can check the lore at that time. Come back here. I need your soul. And this. And I guess since I'm here, I might as well get the Geo Rock actually. It's 420 Geo. Could actually be useful. 420, blaze it. Wait, can I get out? Yeah, I can. Thanks to wings. I think I can get out of the whole cavern, I think? Question mark? I hope so? Question mark? I'm pretty sure I can. With one claw and wings, it should be totally fine. There's a few bad walls and stuff, but if you have wings, you can overcome it. City of Tears map. Don't have to come back for that. Alrighty. What? That was close. I almost died. I don't think I ever killed a Great Hopper, did I? I did not. I should probably do that at some point. Could be even be here. Although... Not the best place for it, maybe. It's fine. Dead you are. That's a lot of enemies. Steady body. And I don't have anything. Can't see. Help. Okay. I don't want to die here. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. Just leave. This is too hot. Too hot to handle. Alright. That would do for that. I guess we can get one more check or so done before I'll have my lunch break, which will probably last long enough that I'll put the stream on hold and come back to it later. But there will be an afternoon stream too today, so I won't be able to finish the run in this sitting, but I will finish it today. So after coming back from my extended lunch break, we will be continuing the run. It shouldn't... I can't say exactly how long it'll take. Can be hard to predict, but probably not more than an hour or so. Sometimes, let's say, lunch duration isn't just up to you after all. Can be influenced by a variety of factors. With left Shade Cloak I can get to Queen's Gardens, which would be kind of nice because I'm gonna need Queen's Gardens access for dry anyway. So Queen's Gardens is kind of important. It's kind of ironic. I was kind of thinking about like pathing this run for speedrun purposes, and like in non-rando anyway. And I was like, huh. So it would follow the any percent route, except you don't need, you know, to think about King's Soul and stuff. But then I realized you kind of still have to like go to Queen's Gardens and talk to the White Lady anyway, because you know. Well, you don't need to talk to White Lady, you just need to get to her house, I guess, because that's where Dry is hanging out. Die. So in the end, I guess it ends up being somewhat similar to any percent, but I'm curious about what the main differences would be. Charm Notch, I love it. Alright. Got through. And we are Queen's Gardens. Push it into the flukes for massive damage. Massive damage. Banana bread, banana... City Crest! That's excellent. Now we can do Hegemol. Ha! That's amazing. Also, in... I get 15 when I do that, so I'm unsure which combination of mods it is that adds that many. So I know that in the base game it's 2 hoppers, which is already hilarious. But in rando, if I were to do it, I would get 15 hoppers, and it's crazy. I can show it off before hitting lunch, I guess. I don't know why it's that many. There's some mod that messes with it, I just don't know which one or why. Whatever is doing it is hilarious. Wait, wrong side, don't have climb. Wee. What do we have, Corny? Up slash, yes, my saint. Up slash, my savior. All right, then I guess I will just briefly demonstrate the fact that there are a million of these things here. They do? I didn't know that. That's terrifying. Die. Yeah, help me, Grimchild, trigger it faster. I hope Grimchild triggers it faster. Help! That's a lot. These didn't respawn, huh? I wonder if there's a difference there. Okay, I'm gonna actually battle them. I'm gonna actually beat them, okay? No will to break. They're stacked! They're stacked! Oh, this is free though. I can just stand here in the doorway and just fluke them. This is cursed, but it's free. Okay, flukes. Go flukes. Okay, we won. That was a fight, alright. That was an experience. Nothing to be sorry about. We can all get excited about hoppers. Okay, so this is gonna be my lunch break time. I'm gonna have to pop off. I think, like I said, an hour, but I can't really predict my lunch break. After that, I'll be streaming through the evening until we're done with Champions Call. So, if I see you this afternoon, then nice seeing you again. If not, then thanks for joining. Have a good one. See you around, and bye.